Guys, John back to the channel. Today we've got episode number 53 of the Los Angeles Angels franchise mode here on MLB 21 The Show, and we are back for game number 1 of the ALCS. And as you see on the screen right now, we are here at the Oakland Coliseum to take on the reigning defending AL champions in the Oakland Athletics. They got rid of the New York Yankees in the ALDS, and here we go. These two teams were neck and neck throughout the entire regular season. I mean, the AL West championship was decided over one game. The Oakland Athletics with a record of 96-66, and the Angels were 95-67. It is the number 2 seed in the A's and the number 4 seed in the Angels. What is Matt Chapman doing? I mean, it's raining. I don't know what's going on. Making the start tonight for the Angels will be Trevor Bauer, the former Cy Young winner. And as for the A's, it will be Jose Urquidy, the former Houston Astros starter, as we kick off the 2024 ALCS. And folks, if you have not yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below for some more MLB 21 The Show here on the channel. There's Jose Urquidy. He's only made one start so far in the postseason. It was against the Yankees. He went 8 innings, didn't give up a single run in that ballgame. Only gave up 5 hits. Leading it off for the Angels will be Brandon Marsh, and Marsh is going to rip that ball into right field, but it will be caught, and this is your Angels lineup for tonight. It will be Marsh, Seager, Trout batting .474, Ohtani, Rendon, Guzman, Calhoun, Jackson, and Ruiz. Corey Seager now is up on the 1-1 count. He's going to hit that ball in the opposite field. That changeup away, though, will be caught in left field by Kyle Schwarber. 2 down now in the inning for Mike Trout. What an incredible postseason he has had so far, and Trout will hit that ball right to short. Javi Baez will gun him out. And we go to the bottom of the first inning, where here he comes, Trevor Bauer. One start so far in the postseason. It was the wild card game against the Cleveland Indians. He only gave up 2 runs in that ball game. Starling Marte comes up on the 1-2 count. He will hit that ball right to second and straight to Jeremiah Jackson. 1 gone now in the inning for Garrett Hampson. The speedster on the 1-1 count's going to bunt that ball down the third base line. Anthony Rendon, bare hands, but Hampson's going to beat it out by a step. So runner on first here with 1 out for Matt Chapman, and he's going to strike out on the slider away by Bauer. Real quick, here's the postseason bracket. You see on the NL side of things, the Dodgers and Braves all tie up at 1 in the NLCS. After a Matt Olson pop out in the bottom of the first, Shohei Ohtani steps up here at the top of the second, and he rips one to right field. That ball will get down, and Ohtani's going to have himself his first postseason hit this season, and he gets on second with the double. Anthony Rendon now comes up on the 2-2 count, and that ball gets by Javi Baez. Anthony Rendon with the RBI single as Ohtani's going to score, and the Angels take a 1-0 lead in the top of the second. Ronald Guzman now comes up on the 1-1. That ball will get away from the catcher, Sean Murphy, and Rendon will take second on the passed ball. So runner on second, still no outs for Guzman. High fastball, he rips that one into center field. Ramon Laureano is there, though. And yeah, we're not going to test that arm. Laureano, one of the best in the game in center. 1 gone in the inning. Runner stays put at second for Willie Calhoun. He rips that ball right to second base, and that second is going to be Garrett Hampson. 2 down now in the inning for the rookie, Jeremiah Jackson. On the 2-2 count, Jackson's going to get jammed a little bit on that changeup. He hits into center field, but Ramon Laureano, the former Gold Glove, is there, and we now go to the bottom of the second inning, up by 1, where Javi Baez steps up for the A's. He will hit that ball right down the third base line. It gets past the glove of Anthony Rendon. Baez looking for 2. Calhoun left tonight, and Baez will be in there with a lead-off double. And now Ramon Laureano comes up on the 3-2 count. He rips that one down the third base line as well. Laureano is going to be on, and he is going to drive in a run. Calhoun goes to second, and just like that, the A's have tied this game at 1 run apiece. Kyle Schwarber now comes up on the 1-2, and he will strike out looking on the knuckle curve in by Bauer, bringing Sean Murphy to the play on the 2-2 count, and that is a hit and run played to perfection by Oakland. That will take the runner from first to home, and the Oakland Athletics on the hit and run have gone up 2-1 in this game. Just great baseball right there by Oakland, and now on the 2-2 count, Bauer's going to get them to fly out to right field, but it is off the glove of Brandon Marsh. He goes to second, and he does throw out Sean Murphy. So runner on first, 2 outs for Starling Marte on the 1-2. He will hit that ball opposite field into right field, but going back on it is going to be Brandon Marsh. We go to the top of the third inning, down by 1, and to the plate will be the switch hitting catcher. It is Keibert Ruiz, and Ruiz will draw the walk to kick off the inning. So runner on first with no outs for Brandon Marsh on the 3-2. Takes that low fastball, and he puts it into center field. It is popped out, though, right to Laureano. 1 gone in the inning now for Corey Seager. On the 3-2 count, Seager's going to hit that slider into right field. It will get through, and now Keibert Ruiz will go to third, going to test the arm and right of Starling Marte, and he gets in there. So runners up the corners with 1 out now for Mike Trout. On the 2-2 count, Trout's gonna rip that slider into left field. That ball has some carry, and he gets out of here. Mike Trout does it again. His 5th of the postseason, his 5th in 4 games. Trout will give the Angels now a 2-run lead. He continues to kill the baseball here in the playoffs, and the Angels again take a 4-2 lead. Now Shohei Ohtani comes up on the 2-1 count. Ohtani's gonna pull that changeup into right center field, but going back on it though will be Ramon Laureano. 2 down now in the inning for Tony Two Bags. Anthony Rendon to the 1-2, rips it right to short and straight to Javi Baez. That'll do it for the top of the 3rd, but the Angels do take their 2-run lead. Now Trevor Bauer's pitching with the lead. Garrett Hampson comes up on the 3-2 count, and Hampson is 2 for 2 in this ball game. So 91 speed on first base for Oakland. And now Matt Chapman on the 2-1 count. He hits that ball right back to Bauer. The only play is at first, and Bauer will make it. So Hampson moves up to second with 1 out in the inning for Matt Olson. On the 3-2 count, Olson will get jammed. It is a terrible swing, and Corey Seager makes the play for the 2nd out. Now Javi Baez on the 1-1 count. He's going to take ball 2 right there, and that ball will get away from Ruiz. So Hampson moves on over to 3rd. 3-1 count now to Baez. He hits that ball into center field, and it gets through. So Javi Baez delivers again for the Athletics as he gives them now another run, making this a 1-run game. That ball's ripped right to second, but Jeremiah Jackson makes the play to rob Laureano of a hit. We go to the top of the 4th inning, up by 1, and Ronald Guzman gets in the game, rips it right to right field, but Starling Marte is standing right there. 1 gone in the inning for Willie Calhoun. He rips one into left center field as well, but it's going to be caught. In the shift is Kyle Schwarber. 2 down in the inning for Jeremiah Jackson in the 3-2, and Jackson will draw the walk. So runner on first with 2 outs for Keibert Ruiz. There goes Jackson, and Ruiz will draw the walk. So runners up first and second, top of the order, it is Brandon Marsh. He's been spectacular so far, and that ball will get away from Murphy at the plate. So runners on second and third now for Marsh. It is a big opportunity now for Anaheim, and Marsh hits that ball on the ground. Nothing is getting past Matt Chapman, and he makes the play as we go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Kyle Schwarber comes up on the 1-2. He strikes out on the gangster curve down by Bauer. 1 gone in the inning now for the catcher, Sean Murphy, in the 2-2. Terrible looking swing. He strikes out on the slider away. So now on the 2-1 count, that ball is going to be bunted right back in front of the dish. Keibert Ruiz bare hands and makes the play. So Bauer gets through 4 innings. Jose Urquidy does not, as Paul Blackburn now comes in to pitch for the A's. Pitched only 7 games in the regular season and had a 2.28 ERA. He will see Corey Seager first. They're saying Seager went right there. I don't get it. So 1 out in the inning now for Mike Trout. 1 for 2 in this game. Make that 2 for 3. The incredible postseason performance for Trout continues. He is on first with 1 out. And now Shohei Ohtani on the 1-2 gets a hanging curveball over the middle of the plate. Going back on it, maybe like 395 in center is going to be Ramon Laureano. That'll be the 2nd out of the inning. And now Anthony Rendon gets a shot on the 1-1 count. Rendon! Okay, he went, but the ball again gets away from Murphy. So Trout will be on second base with still 2 outs for Rendon on the 1-2 count. Takes that curveball up the middle. Javi Baez, though, is going to make the play. And, oh my goodness, what a scoop right there by Matt Olson. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Starling Marte leading it off for the Athletics. He hits that ball to Jeremiah Jackson. 1 gone now in the inning for Garrett Hampson. On the 2-2 count, Bauer will deal. Swing and a miss on the hide inside. 2 down now in the inning for the 3-hole hitter. It is the all-star Matt Chapman. Chapman rips it right into the shift. Jeremiah Jackson, though, is there to make the play. 3 up, 3 down in the bottom of the 5th for Bauer. As we go to the top of the 6th, Ronald Guzman. I don't know what I was doing there. Guzman strikes out. 1 gone in the inning for Willie Calhoun in the 3-2. That is ball 4, so runner on first with 1 out in the inning for the rookie Jeremiah Jackson. He rips it right to short. Tailor-made for Baez to Hampson to Olson. That does it for the top of the 6th. Matt Olson now leads it off, and on the 3-2, he just taps it right back to Trevor Bauer. Bauer will make the play. 1 down in the inning. That's a big first out for him. And now Baez on the 2-1 hits that ball into right field. That ball is going to carry foul. No, it stays fair. Oh my goodness. Okay. Brandon Marsh will make the play. 2 down now for Ramon Laureano. Hits it right to short. Easy routine 3rd out for Corey Seager. We go to the 7th inning, still with the lead, up by 1, and Keibert Ruiz will now step up on the 2-1. He rips it right to second base and straight to Garrett Hampson. Hampson will get him, though, for the first out of the inning. Brandon Marsh now on the 2-1 count. He gets a hanging 2-seam fastball. That didn't look like a 2-seam. It was slow as hell, but in left field is Kyle Schwarber. 2 down in the inning for Corey Seager on the 1-1 count. Inside slider. He doesn't get all of it, though. It is caught in right field by Starling Marte. The Angels' bats have kind of gone cold. Same with the A's, though, if we're being honest. And Kyle Schwarber will come up on the 3-1 count. going against the shift. He breaks his bat. Trevor Bauer tries to field it, and it's going to be no good for him. 109 pitches so far in the game for Trevor Bauer. He's still going, and he's going to pop out right there. Sean Murphy for the first out in the bottom of the 7th. He's still going on the 2-2 count. His 114th pitch, still striking him out on the knuckle curve. 2 down for Starling Marte. 118 for Bauer. Guzman to second, and he gets through 7. What a performance by Trevor Bauer as we now enter the top of the 8th. Trout gets the hanging curveball. He puts it into right field. And Starling Marte will make the play though on the run. 1 gone in the inning for Shohei Ohtani. On the 1-2 count, Ohtani hits that ball right to first base. Olsen over to Blackburn. 2 down and now in the inning for the third baseman. Tony Two Bags. Anthony Rendon on the 1-1 count. Again, another hanging curveball. Hits it well into center field, but Ramon Laureano is there. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Trevor Bauer's day is obviously now done. AJ Minter coming out to pitch for the Angels. The lefty will now come out. 0 runs given up so far in the postseason, and he will see Gary Hampson. First in the 3-2 count. Hampson hits that ball into center field, but there is the multi-time MVP, Mike Trout. 1 gone in the inning for Matt Chapman. The All-Star comes up on the 1-1 count, rips it right to short, and straight to another All-Star, Corey Seager. Seager's got him, and now comes the lefty-lefty matchup you've been waiting for. Olsen and Minter on the 1-2 count. That's strike 3! Fastball up and away, sits him down, and we go straight to the bottom of the 9th, and Aaron Bummer makes his first appearance of this postseason, looking for the save. ERA of 2.21 in the regular season. He sees Javi Baez first, and he strikes him out on the cutter. 1 gone now for Ramon Laureano. On the 3-2, he strikes out as well. Fastball in, terrible swing, 2 down, last chance for the Athletics. It's Kyle Schwarber. Schwarber hits it on the ground. Corey Seager's got it to first to Guzman. And the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim win Game 1 on the road here in the Oakland Coliseum. They remain undefeated so far in this postseason. They are 5-0 after that 1 win against the Indians in the wild card round, then the sweep of the Minnesota Twins, and they get off to a very good start, beating their AL West rivals here in Oakland to take a 1-0 series lead. And folks, this series is just getting started. It is going to be an absolute war, as Mike Trout again though gave the Angels that winning home run, the 3-run bomb, gave them that big lead, and they didn't give it up as the Angels win this one by a score of 4-3. And folks, thank y'all for watching episode number 53 of the Los Angeles Angels franchise mode here on MLB 21 The Show. If you have not yet though, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below for some more MLB The Show 21 on the channel. Also, we posted our UFC 263 predictions video with Israel Adesanya and Marvin Vettori, the rematch. So go check that one out if you are interested in UFC as well. And folks, thank y'all for watching, and Mamba forever.